What's going on YouTube? Pistol Pete here with just a quick review on a tracker knife that I picked up, and then an update on my Szco Bowie. I was throwing it around and I love throwing the Bowie knives and stuff, and I was about 25 feet back, 30 feet, trying to get a little too further than I can, smacking it, missing and hitting in the log, and so the handles broke off. Actually, they came loose. They didn't break off. They just came loose. So I just decided it's going to be a thrower anyways. My original plan was to put new scales on, do like what Donnie B did on his Szco Bowie, and just kind of glue some nice scales on it. Maybe look a little nice. Maybe reform the guard, things like that. I was going to do to try to the same way, but I was I'm gonna just throw it at the log and break it all over again, and I'm gonna use it. His intention was to be a thrower. It wasn't meant to be anything else. I was gonna use it. Of course, I'm gonna use some light chopping with it, do some things around the yard, but I want to use it mainly as a throwing buoy. So with that in mind, I was like, I'm not gonna go to that detail with this one. Maybe in other knives that happens to, I'll probably get a little more thorough with. But with this Szco Bowie, I decided just to put a leather wrap around it. And what I did was, I don't know if you guys can tell there, I took down the edges. These edges are sharp here. So I took off the guard and took off, obviously the handles came off, so took off the pinholes. I just took out everything off. And right here on the corners there, I ended up just shaving them down, rounding them out so they don't cut you when you're throwing things, and throwing on a leather wrap on it, And what I did was I just, this is actually, to make it simple, this is like a leather wrap they put on tennis rackets. So it's an adhesive wrap. But what I did to make it a little stronger so it doesn't come off and keep unraveling is I had some already open. This is a new one, but I ended up using the Gorilla adhesive. This one here is pretty strong, So I ended up putting some of that on the blade itself, wrapping it around, and then some on the ends to hold it on. Put the Gorilla wrap on, but so now it's comfortable in the hand. It fits the hand good. It grips really good. It's meant for the tennis rackets, so it has really good grip. It's spongy, cushiony, so that's awesome too. It has durable. I said it's pretty durable too, durable stuff. And I already been started throwing this, and it's been holding on there. And with that adhesive, you can't go wrong. Okay, so moving on. Now we're gonna go to the tracker buoy I picked up. So this one here I got off of eBay for about $18, including shipping. It's a little bit on the cheaper side, obviously. The sheath is all right. It's just a standard little cheapy vinyl sheath, but it seems pretty durable. Doesn't seem too cheap. Not too bad on that. So now for the knife. This one here, it's 11 inches overall. The knife itself, it's a 6-inch blade, 5-inch handle. Has a little lanyard hole there. Looks like maybe a little bit of a skull buster there, or window breaker. It's built like the trackers are, smaller version of it. This one, they said the steel on this one isn't too, it just says stainless steel. Maybe at 420, 440 maybe, that's all I'm thinking. But it's a nice little knife, It has lashing points here. Jimping in the back, it's pretty nice. Has these fake saw on the side there. They're not sharp or nothing, they're just dull, probably just for looks. Does have fullers on either side, little pencil fullers that are decent, not too bad. Sharp here, sharp, and this ones out of the box weren't razor sharp. It's sharp, it'll cut paper, but it doesn't take out hair too good. Fairly thick stock, full tank construction, not too bad. I'm liking the look of it, and I love the feel in the hand. It actually feels really good in the hand. It does, it feels really good. Has a good grip, and these are the nylon polymer, pretty much plastic handles, but you can see they're textured really well. Has like a grip on it, so when you grab that, it feels really good in the hand. It's not going nowhere when it's in your hand, and it has a good feel to it. I really like the ergonomics of it. Feels real good, and also the scales. It looks like you can also remove them. There are screws that hold that on. They're not pins, so that's kind of cool. If you either break them or take them off, or you want to modify them at all, you can do that. Not too bad. So let's take this out into the yard and test this out and see how it does. Okay, we're at the door. Let's see how it does with a little bit of chopping. And okay, I forgot to mention in the previous clip here that it is called the The Hunt Dash Down is the name of this knife if you want to look it up on eBay. But Hunt Dash Down tracker knife. So let's see how it does. Not too bad, not too bad. Feels good in the hand. Moving good. Wood fairly easy from this door here. And yeah, it's pretty good at chopping for the size of it. Okay, let's see here. No chips, no warping, no roll. I love this. I like the style of this Tanto style point. It's really nice. And oh, and again, these are here. I mean, people said they're false, like a false, but they could also be for notching. I guess people say you use those for notching, but pretty blunt for even notching. But I think it's just for looks. But we'll see here. All right, let's go on to the next test. Okay, we're at the log now. We're gonna see how it does with a little bit of maybe feather sticking here. So we'll try this inner one here because there's obviously this has a dual edge, right? There's an edge here, an edge here, the inner edge. So let's just see how it does. Oh yeah, it's doing the deed. Yeah. I mean, it's working. It's doing it that one. Let's try the lower one here. Oh yeah, easy work. The lower edge seems to be a little bit sharper. It seems to be working a little bit better, but yeah, doing good. You know, creating the curls there, curly cues, so it'll work for that. And still holding up good, looking really good. Let's move on to the next test. Now we're gonna see how it does with a little bit of chopping here. Some light chopping on this thin stick here. Easy. Easy work. Easy work as a chopper, nice little chopper. Let's go on to the next. Okay, now let's see how it holds up with some hard downward throws at the log here. See if the handles come loose or any tip bending, which I doubt. It's a Tanto blade. That was solid lockup. Everything seems tight. Let's try it again. A little bit too far down. There you go, try it again here. Solid, man. It's a solid knife. Super good lockup. No issues at all, man. Tough. One more. So far, so good. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of this blade. Let's move on. Alrighty, now we're gonna do some throwing here. I'm gonna change it up a little bit and give you my point of view throw, I guess you'd call it. We're gonna throw from here, see here, so we'll see if it sticks here. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's do it one more time. See how this holds up here. Yep, really good, really good. Let's do one overhand throw and see how by holding it by the handle here. Yeah, this thing is a tank. Loving it. I mean, look at that edge. No edge damage. Tip, pointy as sharp as ever. One thing about Tantos, you know, they come to a fine point, but they stay thick almost to the end there. So, you know, it's so far so good. It's an awesome blade. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, that wraps up my review on this tracker style Hunt Down blade. Man, another amazing blade. You know, I still haven't found one. I almost want these cheaper ones. I'm waiting to get one that's gonna break on me or chip or roll, but so far all the ones I've been testing have been winners. Again, this one is another one. The edge held up great. The tip held up awesome. Razor sharp. No waving of the blade. No chipping. No folding. Handles stayed on tight. Handles are really comfortable. Great chopper. This is definitely a good find for $18, including shipping. Man, I've lucked out with this one. It's a good blade. If you find that one, pick that one up as well. All right, YouTube, please like and subscribe, and until next knife.